Hello everyone, my name is Hitesh Kumar and I'm going to show you how to install Apache MySQL phpMyadmin in Ubuntu 18.04. Okay, so I am currently using Oracle Virtual Machine in Windows system. I already installed Ubuntu in dual boot, but due to recording software, so, I can't record any screen. So I'm using Windows Virtual Machine. So I install a new Ubuntu system in this and we can start here now. Okay, so first of all you need to install the Apache server, and before you install Apache you need to run the update command, which is sudo apt-get update. This will update all of your previously installed packages in just couple of minutes. So just uh, wait for it, and then after installing these updates we will install the Apache. I have prepared a document, so I will put it in the comment box so you can check it. But let's see. After installing updates, just run the command is sudo apt-get install Apache 2. I can't copy this because this is a virtual box as this is my Windows Notepad. Okay, so here you see Apache is already installed. I recently installed in this, so this is already installed, and let's see if it is working. Uh, to check the Apache is working or not, just type the command sudo service Apache 2 status. It will show you the status that Apache is working and it's running. Okay, and press Ctrl C to come out the terminal. Again, after installing the Apache, just restart the server, and as you can see, my server is currently running, and now we install the curl in it. So sudo apt-get install curl. This is to check that our server we actually install Apache and it is working or not. अभी ये काम कर रहा है या नहीं कर रहा है. Okay, so let's try the command sudo apt-get installed. Oh, install spelling is wrong. And this will install the curl. You see the curl is already newly installed, which is version is 7.58. And now let's check this curl. Type curl and any of the URL like google.com. Like here you see this is the google.com page, and for to get the IP address I have a test domain, which is curl http colon slash slash icanhazip.com. This is the IP address of the domain. Okay, so curl is now installed, and after installing curl we use to now we're going to start the installing the MySQL. Okay, so again sudo apt-get update. Maybe apt-get update will take some time, but don't worry about this. This will update all the previously installed packages. Like I recently installed Apache 2, so maybe it can update those packages. So now after this command, run sudo apt-get install mysql server. It will install mysql server on our system. As you can see, the server is already installed, and after installing the server you just need to run mysql underscore secure underscore installation. This will help you to set up your MySQL. Now run it. Now it will ask you for the root command, but I just recently set the command, so just back to the terminal and here you see this will tell you the access denied. So type sudo, then the same command, sudo, then mysql underscore server secure underscore installation. Then it will ask you the new password, which is I'm going to enter 123456, and it will ask you to re-enter your new password, which is again 123456. Here you see, do you want to continue with the password provided? Press yes, yes, and here you see remove anonymous user. Press yes. Disallow root login remotely. This means the other person on other system that can also log in into your MySQL server. If you want to disallow that or you allow that, you can press this to yes. So other system PC cannot log in into your system. Okay. Now remove test database. Yes. Remove privileges tables now. Yes. And you are all done. Okay, so your mysql is already installed. Now we're going to set up it. Type mysql, then enter. This will take you to the mysql, but I recently updated my password, so it's not uh, allowed to access the mysql. Maybe sudo mysql. Now I enter into mysql, type with sudo, and then after enter to the mysql, we need to set up the password for the root user. Like we are going to enter a root username and password is 1234556 for php-mydmin in our web browser. Currently in our web browser php-mydmin is not installed, so we are going to process one by one. So first of all, get all the privileges. Okay, I can't copy. Select user dot authentication underscore string comma plugin comma host from mysql dot user, unknown column authentication string t a okay ATHEN authentication string. Here you see this is the table of the mysql username and password, and as you can see the password is recently empty here. So we need to add the username and password for the root user. Okay, so for to do this, you just need to set the alter table, which is alter user, and the single quote which is called root at the rate localhost, which is our Apache identity field with mysql underscore native underscore password. MySQL native password by, and here is your password. You can set your password at any password you want. Okay, so I am trying to enter 123456, and I am going to copy this query, so I do not need to write it again. You can copy this query by selecting and pressing Ctrl plus Shift plus C. Ctrl Shift C is for command line and simply Ctrl C for your text field. You see there is a mistake, so I copied it. Oops, I need to write it again. Okay, copy this command and paste it here. You see, you have an error in your MySQL syntax. Maybe I did some spelling mistakes. Alt table user root identi FIED. Okay, FIEL नहीं है इसमें. Okay, version for I syntax. Something is wrong again. IDENTI FIED MySQL underscore native underscore PASSWRD by password 123456. Enter user by password is correct. IDENTI FIED. Okay, I missed the with and then okay. As you can see, your password does not specify the current policy requirement, which means you need to enter one uh, one small letter, one capital letter, and one any special string. So I'm just entering password is my password. Okay, the same as here in the text. So copy this query and paste it here and type password and then enter. As you can see, my password for the root user is set, and you can check this again. Now enter flush privileges. Flush. Okay, just delete now. So type the same command, same query, which is we use to get all the detail. As you can see, the password is set here, and now we can log in with the username and password. Okay, now I'm currently using exit. Now I'm out of the MySQL. If I enter again sudo MySQL, it won't allow me to log in into the MySQL. So sudo MySQL -u, which is username, which is root, and -p is for password. When you enter, it will ask you for the password. My password is password. So I enter password, and you can see I enter in the MySQL. Okay, so MySQL is currently now installed. Now you can see you can create a database. So uh, show databases. Here are the list of the database. You can create your own database, and you can work on it. Okay, now exit. Now after installing the MySQL, install PHP. Now we will install the PHP in our system. Now we have two things installed. We install Apache and we install MySQL. Now we will install the PHP. So sudo apt install php libapache 2 dash mode dash php space php dash mcrypt mcrypt and php dash mysql. These are the packages which is php-mysql and php-mcrypt and libapache mode. These all are the packages with installed with the PHP. Okay. Okay. apt install apt get install actually apt get install and then enter. This will install PHP in your system. As you can see, the php-mcrypt has no installation credential candidate. So we will remove this for now. We will install after this. Now enter. It will install all the packages like libapache 2 and php-myadmin. I mean PHP for MySQL. Now it will take some of your space. uh, maybe it's 3 MB or something like that. Okay, so it will install PHP in your system. So just wait for now. After running this command, we will set our .php file, which is index.php file, to run before our index our .html file. This is taking longer than I expected. Here you see in our browser we have already installed Apache server, and now it's running. This is called localhost. This is Apache Ubuntu default page. Okay, now PHP is installed. Now we will set up .php file before execute before .html file. Okay, so we'll go to sudo nano is is to use edit the file etc / apache2 / mode dash enabled / dir.conf. Okay, maybe I missed the file. Okay, maybe this is not the file / apache2.conf. This is where we set our virtual host. I'm exist for now. Now let's leave it for now. Now after installing PHP, let's now restart our server. After restart the server, we are going to install our PHP CLI version, which is command line interface. Okay. This is one of our PHP package. Now, after installing PHP, we can use we can code it. Let's go cd slash where html and then enter. Here we can create our file sudo nano info.php. Okay, so this is our info.php. This will return the PHP version. Okay, so sudo nano info.php. This is our info.php. Let's check it. Here you see this is the PHP version which is we currently installed in 18.04 Ubuntu 18.04. Okay, so now PHP is installed, and after installing this we are going to install our php-myadmin. Okay, first sudo apt update. Now update is complete, and now install our php-myadmin. With php string and php get text. This will take 54 MB. Maybe this will take time. After installing php-myadmin with php string, we are going to enable php string, and then see Apache, press yes. If your internet connection is slow, this will take time. Now, you see, this will ask you for the setup set configuration database for php-myadmin with dbconfig common. But before you do this, you must read this instruction that the php-myadmin package must have a database installed and configured before it can be used. So this can be optionally handled with dbconfig common. If you are not a database advanced database administrator and know that you are not perfect this configuration manually, or if your database has already been installed and configured, you should refuse this option. Detail on the need to be done should most likely be provided in /user/share doc and php-admin. इसका मतलब ये है कि अगर आप डेटाबेस या अगर आप एडवांस डेटाबेस एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर नहीं है, ठीक है, तो अब इसको यस करने की जरूरत नहीं है, आप सिंपली नो कर दीजिए इसको, देन इट विल इंस्टॉल योर phpmyadmin। क्योंकि हमने पहले से ही MySQL इंस्टॉल कर लिया है और इसका डेटाबेस ऑलरेडी कॉन्फ़िगर्ड है, ठीक है, तो अलग से इसको कॉन्फ़िगर करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। उसके बाद इंस्टॉल करेंगे php enmod mbstring। अब mbstring इंस्टॉल हो गया, अब इसको एनेबल करते हैं। तो एनेबल करने की कमांड होती है sudo php enmod mbstring। ओके, तो अभी mbstring एनेबल हो गई है। अब हम सर्वर को रीस्टार्ट करते हैं। ठीक है, तो ये अपाचे रीस्टार्ट हो गया है। नाउ वी सेट अप द phpmyadmin with Apache 2। Now you see in the browser, if I type phpmyadmin, then this will say this is not found. Okay, but we have to set up phpmyadmin for our Apache. Okay, so to okay, so after installing phpmyadmin, we are going to link phpmyadmin to our Apache. Okay, so how we do this? We are going to the this file sudo nano /etc/apache2 and apache2.conf. Okay, now at the end of the file, just add this following line: include /etc/phpmyadmin/apache.conf. Okay, after included this, just press F(x) and save the file, and now restart the Apache server. Okay, now Apache is restarted. Now we are going to the browser and press refresh. And here you see this is our phpmyadmin. Okay, now we can log in with root and the password we have set before, which is password. You can see our phpmyadmin has been installed completely. Okay, now you see this is the error and the warning. When you use any new database, this will come up with the warning. I will make a new video how to resolve this error. Okay, so for now phpmyadmin is installed, and now we enable the htaccess. Okay, so how do we enable the htaccess? For example, we have installed a Laravel installation or eFramework installation. What framework do? Framework use .htaccess file to access their document file. For like if we are going to make a controller and then a function, what htaccess do? Htaccess will find the controller and then it will find the function. This is the fundamental of MVC frameworks। तो इसमें क्या होता है कि विदाउट आप .htaccess आप उस फाइल को एक्सेस नहीं कर सकते हैं, ठीक है। तो अब htaccess को कैसे एनेबल करते हैं, उसके लिए कमांड है sudo nano। फाइल को चेंज करना है अपाचे की फाइल को /etc/apache apache2.conf। ओके, बट इसमें क्या है कि इसमें आपने जो ये इंक्लूड किया था, ठीक है, ये इंक्लूड की फाइल है एक, इसके जस्ट ऊपर ही यहाँ पे वर्चुअल होस्ट बने हुए हैं, ठीक है, जैसे कि ये www का वर्चुअल होस्ट है और ये .share फोल्डर का है। तो अभी क्या करना है, इसको कॉपी करना है और सेम इसके नीचे पेस्ट करना है Ctrl+Shift+C और Ctrl+Shift+V से, क्योंकि Ctrl+C+V से ये वर्क नहीं करेगा टर्मिनल में, ठीक है। तो www और HTML, okay, /HTML folder, and after that this is called override none. Change it to override all. Make sure capital A. Okay, override all. Control X, press yes and save it. Now restart the Apache. Now it's restart, and now your server is running, and your .htaccess file will run. Okay, so htaccess mode is enabled. After changing this, write this command sudo a2 en mode rewrite, which is rewrite our configuration for the virtual host. Okay, so this is mode rewrite is already enabled. Okay, I already enabled it before, so it's showing it's already enabled. Okay, now this is the file we just changed. Okay, now we are all done. Okay, so your phpmyadmin, your mysql, and your uh, mysql phpmyadmin and your php is completely installed. Okay, so thank you very much guys for watching. I will make another video to remove the error, which is this one. Some of the developers faces this issue every time when they are working with the database. For example, I create a new database which is called dev, and create a new table. It's called text, which has 3 columns. First is ID, which is auto increment. Default will leave it blank, not null, but it will be auto increment. Yes, and the second is name, which is varchar, size 255, and third one is email, varchar. How did it change? Oops, the shortcut key change it. .255 and default set it null. Now save it. So when I click on the database, and then when I click on any table, so this is the error you will get. Okay, so this is basically a MySQL error, which is in this file. SQL has multiple files as a library file, which we are going to edit. So I will make another video how to remove this error. Okay, or I can give in description about this error to remove how to remove it in the description, so you can go to the description and check it yourself if you want to. Okay, and for the installation process, I'm adding in this instruction file into the description box, so you can check it. Okay, so now thank you very much guys for being with me. Bye bye.